Things are on fire. Rumors have recently surfaced suggesting that Ryan Reynolds is allegedly upset with Marvel Studios over reports that he has been replaced in the upcoming Deadpool 4 by a new actor. According to unnamed sources close to the production, Reynolds, who has become synonymous with the role of Deadpool, is supposedly frustrated and disappointed by the decision. These claims, however, remain unverified, and neither Marvel nor Reynolds' representatives have officially commented on the matter. The speculation began after an insider allegedly leaked that Marvel was considering a fresh direction for the Deadpool franchise, potentially recasting the lead role to align with the studio's long-term plans for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU. The source claimed that Reynolds, who has been instrumental in shaping the character's irreverent tone and success, was blindsided by the decision. Supposedly, Reynolds had been in talks with Marvel about future projects, including Deadpool 4, and had even contributed creative input for the script. The alleged replacement has reportedly left him feeling sidelined after years of dedication to the role. While these reports have sparked widespread discussion online, it's important to note that no official announcement has been made regarding Deadpool 4, let alone any recasting. Reynolds has been deeply involved in the Deadpool franchise, not only as the star, but also as a producer and co-writer, making the idea of his replacement seem unlikely to many fans. Additionally, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige has previously praised Reynolds' commitment to the character, calling him irreplaceable in interviews. Some industry insiders have speculated that the rumors could be a misunderstanding or even a deliberate attempt to generate buzz ahead of the release of Deadpool and Wolverine in 2024. Others suggest that the alleged tension, if true, could stem from creative differences or contractual negotiations rather than a unilateral decision by Marvel to replace Reynolds. For now, the situation remains unclear, and fans are left to wonder whether these reports hold any truth or are simply the result of unfounded speculation. Until Marvel or Ryan Reynolds addresses the matter directly, the rumors of his alleged replacement in Deadpool 4 should be taken with caution. As always, the world of Hollywood gossip is a mix of fact, fiction, and everything in between. Rumors have escalated in recent days, with new reports suggesting that Ryan Reynolds is allegedly considering legal action against Marvel Studios over his supposed last-minute replacement in Deadpool 4. According to unnamed sources, Reynolds is reportedly exploring his options to potentially sue the studio for breach of contract and creative infringement. These claims, while unverified, have added fuel to the ongoing speculation about tensions between the actor and Marvel. The alleged dispute stems from Reynolds' deep involvement in the Deadpool franchise, not only as the star, but also as a producer and creative collaborator. Sources claim that Reynolds had been actively working on the script and overall direction for Deadpool 4, investing significant time and energy into the project. Supposedly, Marvel's decision to replace him came as a shock, with little to no warning, leaving Reynolds feeling blindsided and disrespected. The actor is allegedly upset not only about losing the role, but also about the studio's handling of the situation, which he reportedly views as unprofessional. Legal experts have weighed in on the possibility of a lawsuit, noting that Reynolds' case would likely hinge on the specifics of his contract with Marvel. If the studio did indeed breach terms related to his involvement in future projects, Reynolds could have grounds for legal action. However, without access to the actual contract details, these discussions remain purely speculative. Some insiders have suggested that the alleged replacement could be tied to broader creative differences or Marvel's desire to take the franchise in a new direction. Though no official statements have been made to confirm this, fans of the franchise have expressed outrage over the rumors, with many taking to social media to voice their support for Reynolds and their opposition to the idea of recasting Deadpool. The character has become a cultural phenomenon, largely due to Reynolds' unique portrayal and dedication, making the prospect of a replacement highly controversial. For now, both Marvel Studios and Ryan Reynolds' team have remained silent on the matter, leaving the public to rely on anonymous sources and speculation. Whether these reports are accurate or simply the result of industry gossip remains to be seen. Until more information is revealed, the situation serves as a reminder of the complexities and uncertainties that often surround high-profile Hollywood projects. As always, it's important to approach such claims with skepticism until confirmed by reliable sources. In a surprising turn of events, Marvel Studios has officially confirmed that a new actor has been selected to take on the role of Deadpool in the upcoming Deadpool 4. However, the studio has chosen to keep the identity of the replacement under wraps, sparking widespread speculation and debate among fans and industry insiders alike. This announcement comes amid ongoing rumors of tension between Marvel and Ryan Reynolds, who has portrayed the iconic character since the first Deadpool film in 2016. According to Marvel's official statement, the decision to recast the role was made as part of the studio's long-term vision for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU. The statement emphasized that the new actor has already been chosen and is ready to go, but no further details were provided about their identity or when the announcement will be made. This secrecy has only fueled curiosity, with fans scrambling to guess who could possibly step into the shoes of such a beloved character. The news has reportedly left Ryan Reynolds disappointed, as he has been synonymous with Deadpool for nearly a decade. Sources close to the actor claim that he was deeply invested in the future of the franchise, both as a performer and a creative force behind the scenes. Reynolds' portrayal of the Merc with a mouth has been widely praised for its humor, heart, and authenticity, making the idea of a recast a tough pill to swallow for many fans. Social media has been flooded with reactions, with some expressing excitement about a fresh take on the character, while others argue that Reynolds is irreplaceable. Marvel's decision to withhold the new actor's identity has led to rampant speculation. Names like Glenn Powell, Taron Egerton, and even Chris Pratt have been floated as potential candidates, though no credible sources have confirmed these rumors. Some fans have even suggested that the recast could be a temporary or multiverse-related storyline, allowing Reynolds to return in the future. For now, Marvel's silence on the matter has left more questions than answers. The studio's strategy of building anticipation through secrecy is not uncommon, but it remains to be seen how fans will react once the new Deadpool is revealed. Until then, the mystery continues, and the debate over whether anyone can truly replace Ryan Reynolds in the role rages on. As The View navigated this transitional period, the question of its survival remained unanswered. Could the show reinvent itself and regain its relevance in an increasingly fragmented media landscape? Or would it become a relic of a bygone era, unable to move past the controversies that had defined its recent history? Only time would tell whether The View could thrive without Joy Behar, or if her departure would mark the beginning of the end for the iconic daytime talk show. Levitt calmly but firmly pushed back, highlighting her professional background and accomplishments. She made it clear that she was not there as a casual commentator, but as someone with a proven track record in media and communications, which gave her the authority to speak on the topics being discussed. Levitt pointed out that she had worked in high-pressure environments, where she honed her skills in public speaking, strategic communication, and crisis management. She emphasized that her experience had taught her how to navigate complex discussions and stand her ground, even in the face of intense scrutiny or opposition. By doing so, she effectively countered the panel's attempts to undermine her credibility and demonstrated that she was more than capable of holding her own in a challenging and often hostile setting. The co-host, seemingly caught off guard by her confident and articulate response, tried to shift the focus back to their own narratives, but Levitt refused to let them steer the conversation away from her points. She reiterated that her perspective was informed by real-world experience and a deep understanding of the issues at hand, rather than mere ideology or partisanship. This assertion not only bolstered her position, but also exposed the panel's tendency to dismiss voices that didn't align with their own, regardless of their qualifications or expertise. Levitt's ability to defend herself with poise and professionalism stood in stark contrast to the panel's increasingly combative and dismissive tone. Her refusal to be intimidated or sidelined resonated with many viewers, who saw her as a refreshing change from the usual dynamics of the show. By standing firm and asserting her credentials, Levitt not only validated her own voice, but also challenged the broader culture of The View, where personal attacks and dismissiveness often overshadow meaningful dialogue. Her performance served as a powerful reminder that substance and professionalism should always take precedence over sensationalism and personal bias. Caroline Levitt's confrontation with Whoopi Goldberg about sexism on The View was a defining moment in her appearance, as she called out the glaring hypocrisy of a show that claims to champion women's empowerment while simultaneously mocking and belittling women who hold differing viewpoints. Levitt pointed out that while The View often celebrates women who break barriers and achieve success, its treatment of conservative or independent-minded women is often dismissive, condescending, and at times outright hostile. She argued that this double standard undermines the show's stated mission of empowering women and instead perpetuates a culture where only certain types of women are deemed worthy of respect and support. Levitt's critique struck a chord as she highlighted highlighted specific instances where the panel had ridiculed or marginalized women who didn't conform to their ideological expectations. She noted that this behavior not only silences diverse perspectives, but also sends a damaging message to viewers that women are only empowered if they align with a particular set of beliefs. Levitt challenged Whoopi and the other co-hosts to reflect on whether their actions truly aligned with their professed values, or if they were simply paying lip service to the idea of women's empowerment while practicing exclusion and bias. Whoopi, initially defensive, attempted to deflect the criticism by suggesting that Levitt was misinterpreting the panel's intentions. However, Levitt stood her ground, calmly but firmly reiterating that the issue was not about intent but about impact. She argued that the panel's dismissive and often mocking tone toward women with differing views had real consequences, both for the women involved and for the broader cultural conversation about gender equality. By calling out this hypocrisy, Levitt forced the panel to confront an uncomfortable truth about their own behavior and its implications. The audience reaction was mixed, with some visibly uncomfortable, while others seemed to appreciate Levitt's boldness. Social media quickly lit up with discussions about the exchange, with many praising Levitt for her courage in addressing an issue that often goes unspoken. Her willingness to challenge the panel on its own terms, while maintaining her composure and professionalism, underscored her ability to navigate difficult conversations with grace and conviction. This moment not only solidified Levitt's position as a formidable voice, but also sparked a broader conversation about what true empowerment and inclusivity should look like in media and beyond.